All right, this is a review video for Flashback 24, and we're talking about transformations here. It says, what are the new coordinates of point A after ABC is translated? And it's telling us that you're going 2 units down and 3 units to the left. So before we do anything, I'm going to write a 2 and an arrow down. Then I'm going to write a 3 and an arrow to the left. Okay, and if you have trouble remembering right and left, just remember that you read from from left to right. Okay, so that might help you. You read from left to right. So that might help you with your directions. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're only worried about point A. So I'm going to find point A here. Then I'm going to go 2 units down, 1, 2, and 3 units to the left, which is 1, 2, 3. So that point right there is my answer. So if I start at 0, 0, I know I'm going -6, 0. So C is my answer. Okay, so let's look at the next one. This one says we're going to dilate a pre-image by a scale factor of 2 and draw the new image. All right, so we're going to dilate. Our scale factor is 2, and we're going to draw the new image, which means we're going to put in the new points. So first of all, let's start by writing, or I'm going to use a text box to type what we have here. We have X, and X, if you look, is at 1, 1. So I'm going to put 1, comma 1. I'm going to go to my next line and do Y. And Y, if you go there, is 3, -1. Okay, and then I'm going to go to Z, which is, if I start at 0, 0, -2, -1. All right, so when you are dilating, all that means is you're going to multiply each X and each Y by 2. That's all it means. Okay, so since we're only multiplying by 2, I'm going to go ahead and do this one in my head, but you would need to use Desmos just to make sure. So X prime, I'm going to take 1, which is the X, times 2, and that gives me 2. And 1 times 2 gives me 2 again. So X prime is 2, 2. Now let's do Y prime. Okay, Y prime, I'm going to start with a 3 here, multiply it by 2, the scale factor of 2. 3 times 2 is 6. Then I'm going to look at the -1, multiply it by 2. -1 by multiplied by 2 is -2. And then finally, I'm going to do Z prime. So -2 multiplied by 2 is -4. And -1 multiplied by 2 is -2. So I have all of my new coordinates here, so let's go ahead and plot them. X prime is 2, 2. So we're going to start at the 0. 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'm going to put a dot there, and I'm going to label it X prime. Forgive my labeling. Then I'm going to go to Y prime, and I'm going to go ahead and plot that. 6, -2 is Y prime. Okay. There you go. And Z is -4, -2. So it's Z prime. So those 3 points are plotting my new image. All right. So let's go on to the next page. This one says reflect the given triangle over the y-axis. So before I do anything, I'm going to highlight my y-axis. Okay, so I know that's what I'm going over. Then I'm going to translate 2 units down. So I have 2 things to do. So let's number them. There's 1, there's 2. That way we make sure to get each thing done. And all they're worried about is point L. So that's all we have to do is point L. So where we're going to reflect it over Y. So 1, 2, 3. Count it again. 1, 2, 3. It's a new place for L, but then we have to translate 2 units down. 1, 2. So that is L prime. So let's find the coordinates for this point right here. We're going to go over 3, up 2. So it is 3, 2. All right, everybody, I think that's it for this one, and we'll get to the next one.